Hey guys, it's Greg Ranger from Zemus Insights. So today I'll be showing you guys how to set up your private blog network. So once you got your domains, ready in GoDaddy, what do you actually do with them? So I'm gonna go over to GoDaddy, and what I'll do is I'll pick up a new domain, but it's the same process. So they will still end up in your account when you purchase them at auction. So I got this. And I'm just gonna pick this up, and yay, this domain is available. So I'm gonna click continue, and what's key here is that you set up privacy protection. So once you start having more than a few domains in your private blog network, it's key that you keep them hidden, so it hides your personal information. That way when somebody looks at your domains, they can't see that Greg owns 50 of them, right? So make sure you set that up. We won't need any hosting because I'll show you guys how to get some really cheap hosting, and that's it. So I'm just gonna click continue to cart, and so they put a 5-year term right away, so I'm just gonna put 1 year, and look at the other options. So it's gonna cost me 20 bucks. Gonna click proceed to checkout, and I'm gonna pay via credit card. We should be good. And now it's confirming everything, and this information will be blurred out. Okay, so I just got that domain name now. So I'm not sure if it's going to be instant, but let's just go check to manage my domains here. And Rio is not quite in there. It might take a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll pause this video, and when it shows, oh, actually it's right here. Haha, good. So what we want to do is actually set up the name servers. So we're going to use a different set of name servers. So what we need to do is go over to some really cheap hosting, and in our case it's going to be Level Hosting. Okay, and I'm just gonna sign up actually for a brand new account. I've never used this, and I'm actually doing this on the fly, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna order their cheapest package, and the actually I want to use an existing domain, which will be Rio 2016 Olympic.net. So I'm gonna click continue. And I actually have a discount code. Where am I gonna put it? No, I have a discount code. Let me see here. They might ask me a little bit later, so I'm gonna go check out. And I'm just gonna pause this, but yeah, there's a promotional code, so let's see if it works. And don't worry guys, I'll give you all the promo codes and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so actually good news, that promo code does work. So what I'll do is I'll just pause this video and I'll fill in my information. Okay, so we're back. I just paid for Level Hosting, and so with the code it gave me like 50% off, like recurring every year, so 40 bucks a year total. So it's pretty cheap hosting. So what I want to do first is actually set up some basic WordPress on the site. So I'm going to click My Services, and I'm going to click on this icon right here, and I'm going to log into cPanel. And I'm just gonna go down and just do an automatic install of WordPress here. And I'm not going to go into too much details on how to set up WordPress after. It's just so we have something running, and that way you guys can see that the hosting connection is working. So I'm just going to install WordPress here, and I'm going to pause this and fill out some passwords. So I filled some information here. Don't worry, this password will be changed, pass underscore 7070. So I'm just going to click install, and actually let me look at advanced options first. That's fine. So I'm going to click install, and WordPress has been successfully installed here. Now it's still saying GoDaddy, like the GoDaddy's parking page, because we haven't set up the proper name servers on GoDaddy for our host. So like I said, the next step is to go in GoDaddy and get the proper name servers set up. So what happens when after you sign up is you get usually an email, and now you can see my password and everything, but essentially it tells you the DNS for your name servers, right? And so what you want to do is put this in GoDaddy. So I'm just going to copy and paste the first one, and remember in GoDaddy what we did is all domains, like this, and it just gives you everything. So what you want to do is click on Rio. Actually, no, you want to simply select it, or select from the drop down and click set name servers. You click custom, add name server, copy the first one, and the second one it's the same thing but NS2, and you click OK. Now it's gonna take time to for the changes to take effect, right? Because GoDaddy has to propagate that, and once level hosting receives that new information, then everything can be properly routed. So like even if I refresh now, it's not going to show me my WordPress for a while. So what I'll do is I'll pause this, and I'll add another segment once it actually starts loading. And actually, while this loads, I'm going to give you guys a quick tip. So with your private blog network, your domains, you don't want to interlink them. So let's say you have 10 sites in your private blog network. It's okay if you all point them at the same money site or different money sites, but what you don't want to do is point site 1 to site 2, and site 2 points to site 3, and then you guys point all 3 sites to your money site. So you don't want to interlink your private blog network. So I'm going to pause this again. So I just refreshed the site, and it actually loaded. So the WordPress loaded. So it took about 30 minutes for the connection to be made, actually for the DNS data to be propagated properly. So this is it. So I'm just going to recap the steps. The first thing is you want to have like a domain name in your GoDaddy account. So whether you get it via auctions or you purchase it directly, it doesn't really matter. The next step is to set up some really cheap hosting, something like levelhosting.ca for $2 or $3 a month. And I'll post a list of really cheap hosting in the comments. And you sign up with that. You just log into cPanel, and you set up a WordPress site, at least for now. And then the next step is to put the proper name servers in GoDaddy. So remember, the domain is on GoDaddy, the hosting is on a different company, so you want to link that up together. And the way you do that is you go to manage my domains, and you click set name servers, and you just put these name servers. These will most likely come in an email from Level Hosting directly, or any other host you use, or you can probably find it on the FAQ of your hosting company. And you click save, and you give it half an hour to an hour. They say between 24 hours to 48 hours. It's usually way faster than this. And that's it. That's all you need to do. And we're just going to do a checkup. Remember how we did privacy guard, right? So what if we do a whois check on our website? Notice that my full name is not there. So, you know, registration private, so we are fully protected. So that's what domain privacy does for you. Is as opposed to having your full address there, you get just privacy protection. So this was Greg for Zemus Insights, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Cheers.